Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech, picking up right where we left off in the last video, in the middle of a mission that's an escort mission. So far it's going pretty well, although this guy here is taking a little bit of damage. I think with this move, we do 45 melee damage typically, so that would be doubled to 90, and then we do all the small lasers. I think we go in and we hit the non-damage striker. The likelihood we'll kill it in one attack, I think, is pretty good considering we're going to get another 80 damage on top of that. So, yeah, there's no other way we're going to do as much damage. So, let's go ahead and go for that move. It also allows us to cool off a little bit. Moving out. Also doing a pretty effective attack. Engaging. Okay, that was super overkill. But, you know, hell yeah, gotta make sure the crew's dead in case they somehow survive that. Alright, and here comes the Jenner. No, I could have hit it, probably in the rear. But hey, it went after the Shadowhawk. That's actually kind of a victory for me. Okay, in this case, I think we start with... I was going to say start with Toxic, but... we're going to do a multi-target here. We're going to hit the Jenner with our medium lasers, and we're going to hit the Striker with our LRMs. And hopefully we get a kill on the Striker, but if not, then we'll be able to figure that out. Okay, so multi-target. You're going to be A, you're going to be B. Okay, fire away.
Splitting fire.
Yeah, there's the kill. I have faith we're going to be able to kill this Jenner on this turn.
That hit something good.
Look, I've got pretty good damage on the rest of my max. Definitely, I think we reserve here because I want Toxic to do his thing, which is more than likely going to be attacking this Jenner. And then that gives me an idea of what we would want to do with the Shadowhawk. It's quite possible they'll be able to, these APCs might be able to take out the Jenner for me. Because they get to have their machine guns and their lasers attack. So do we want to just let them do that? I say we just let them do that, because it's possible they just kill the Jenner. The Jenner has no damage reduction. A couple medium lasers and a couple machine guns is, you know, that's pretty decent firepower, all things considered, for a Jenner, that is. Although they are missing quite a lot. And if it's still standing after that, we'll have to see. But machine guns... Yeah, I was going to say, machine guns do some pretty good stuff when they attack internal structure. Okay, so let us have Toxic move now. We have a direct line of sight if I move to here. And we get a lot of our weapons attacks in there, but you know what? Let's not do that. I do... Okay. We're going to jump. I'm going to get in on one of these sides. Probably going to use Precision Strike just so that I can get in there and get more accuracy out of it. And then we'll follow up with Toxic, and if this guy is still standing... I mean, he does have damage reduction, so you know, it's still going to be somewhat difficult. Let's go for the left torso in this case.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, we're going to go with Toxic, which we already know we can get a direct line of fire and fire a decent amount of our weapons.
Moving.
Fortunately, we don't have another Precision Strike. I would use it if we had it. We're probably pretty close to having it, too. Okay, let's open up. This is a decent amount of firepower, so let's see what we get. Fortunately, it was pretty spread out. But we've got a good opportunity to finish this guy off. Go ahead and I can't quite get in behind him. And I don't think it would make a whole lot of sense. When I say that, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to punch him. I really almost do about as much damage. That's probably less heat-inducing. You know what the hell? We'll go in for the punch attack. I could have done a precision strike, though, to knock him down initiative. That was probably the smarter thing to do, but... I think at this stage we've knocked out all his weapons, except the SRM-4, which may or may not have ammo. Oh, but he's gonna kick it. Okay, that was a mistake. I'm lucky that didn't get killed. Yeah, I should have precision struck him. That I realized after I did the punch that that was a bad idea. And the reason it was a bad idea is what we just saw there. You don't want the enemy to be able to just do stuff like that. I'm not going to waste the LRM, so I'm just going to move up, keep going with the convoy, and we'll hit him with some medium lasers at that range. Just go ahead and turn off the LRM-15s while we're moving. So that was definitely a bad call. Especially as that's probably all the damage we needed. Oh, no, really? Okay. Yeah, same thing here. I'm just going to use lasers. Alright, this guy can withstand this bit of damage I'm about to throw it its way. I'll be very... Yeah, 1 hit point. Come on.
Engaging target.
Yeah, dead. So yeah, that was a big mistake. We're probably going to lose this vehicle because that was a lot of damage to allow to happen. Sometimes it takes just little mistakes like that. You're just not thinking. Definitely should have done a precision strike there. Knock him down in initiative. And then I would have had 2 mechs to hit him. And he probably wouldn't have survived that. So I may not get this bonus here because I do very much expect when I get here there's going to be another group of mechs incoming because that was too easy. There's just 1 lance. That's too easy. So at this stage I'm just going to do I think they'd get in there this turn? Maybe. So I'll just go ahead and move like that.
Copy that.
Not exactly sure where these guys are going to spawn in. I ideally do not want to have my back to them when they do. Let's just do a normal movement. I'll move over there. And again, normal movement. I'll move over here.
Position confirmed.
Yeah, they're not going to quite get there. So we have another turn to get into decent positions. All right. So again, I'm just going to move forward here.
On the move.
I'm going to sprint with the Thunderbolt because the Thunderbolt's slow. Okay, we don't want to be in the zone where we get killed. Preferably.
Moving to position.
All right. We have it. More contacts on the sensor zone. I'm so surprised. Commander, I guess the local pirate organization isn't happy with their people changing jobs.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Now the question is, do they still get a turn? Like the AI likes to have happen. Unfortunately, these guys aren't going to get in the zone, so that means we have to hold for another turn. I think we would have had to hold for another turn either way, but if they're light mechs, they're going to get an attack before I can do anything about it. Well, we don't know what they are. Well, they're initiative level 3. But that does tell us a lot. We're still going to reserve,
Just wait here until you
even though I'd be very surprised if they don't get vision here. Yeah, there they are. They got the vision, but I'm not sure they...
Let's do this.
Alright, so I'm not going to be able to get in and do any attacks, unless, of course, I jump. I think sensor lock makes a lot of sense here. So I'm going to move up. We're going to sensor lock the Enforcer, because it is out in the open. It's already moved. So let's go ahead and do so.
Got a lock.
We'll find out if they have vision. Well, so far we're lucky and that it's not died, but yeah, I knew that would happen. I think that would have survived if we hadn't let it get kicked. All right. I don't really have any cover to use. We'll just start kind of moving around this way. And we'll hit the Enforcer. At this point, they may not have vision, because they killed what they could see, I think. But seeing how we can see the Enforcer, there's a likelihood that... Oh. Crap, I clicked on the wrong mech. Well, I guess I'm not doing anything this turn. I probably wasn't in range to do it anyway. I thought I was on the trebuchet. That was a dumb mistake.
Commander.
Well, I guess they don't have vision, otherwise they would have attacked. Alright. Vision strike. I guess we should go for a side... Yeah, the AC-10 is going to be the more damaging thing, so we should go after the right torso here. It helps if you actually select your weapons. Whoops. Yeah. I hope all of them get in. That'd be unfortunate for us. Oh, come on, he's just sitting there. Gotta hit him. I mean, I guess it is just a vehicle pilot after all.
Go. Moving out.
Okay, we also have vision on a... I didn't quite make it out. It looks like a Shadowhawk, perhaps? Yeah. Alright, we're going to continue to hit. I'm going to go ahead and use Precision Strike on him again. We'll go after that right Did I click on the wrong torso section? I think I'm making lots of mistakes now. I apologize for that. I mean, it's possible I clicked on the wrong thing, we just didn't hit the right thing, but I have a feeling I made that mistake. There you go. Do a little bit of damage before you guys leave. That helps me out.
Objective secured.
Okay, so we missed out on the bonus. That's my bad. I think we could have gotten out of that one without... We could also leave here, but so far the enemy doesn't seem like they're that threatening or that scary. We're not really in an ideal position, though. I'll go ahead and reserve and allow one of them to move, and then we'll see what we can do with that. Yeah, see, if they don't go in the right order, it's quite possible they're not going to have a whole lot to do this turn. So if this guy moves next, I don't think he'll get vision either, so... We'll go ahead and take that chance.
Standing by.
Alright, so we've knocked him down into, I think, Initiative 1, because we hit him twice. So, do we just allow him to move? He will build up evasion. Whereas I could probably hit him with all of my guys before he gets to go. But I don't think it's likely we're going to take him out, so let's just go ahead. He may not be able to get vision. We'll see. Oh, there he goes. He's going to get that vision. Thankfully he missed. That was a little bit of a risk, but pretty worth it. Now the Firestar has free reign to go in and attack.
Commander.
Because we know we'll have the initiative advantage. The question is, do we want to jump in and attack? I think that answer is yes, because I can get more firepower in there. So go ahead and do that move. I'm not going to use the precision strike because the small laser should be fairly accurate at this stage.
Acknowledged.
Well, that was good accuracy, although a lot of the small lasers missed, the things that should have had the highest chance of hitting. Okie dokie.
Ready for orders.
The Thunderbolt should definitely move up. I think we move up and then we use Vigilance. Yeah, that's I think what I'm going to do.
On the move.
Alternatively, we use Precision Strike to knock him down in initiative, but I don't think that's going to do us much good.
I'll make them dead.
Ideally, we want to get the Thunderbolt closer and closer if we can.
Oh, nice hit on that.
That way we can get in there and get those small lasers maybe going. Although, considering how slow mech is, I'm not sure that's going to really happen. I'm going to break line of sight so they don't go after the trebuchet, because I would prefer not to take any internal damage if I can avoid it.
Moving to position.
We are attacking from the side, and that side has already taken pretty decent damage, so we might be able to take out that torso section.
On it.
And if we're very lucky, we'll knock him down.
Think I hit something.
I think
good.
we just did. Oh, no, really? You didn't get knocked down. Your bar looks full. Hope this is not one of those situations where we've got a graphical glitch. Do I want to jump forward? Or do I just want to walk forward? And we don't get as much evasion up, but it's the same accuracy. I'll go with the walk. At this stage, this should knock the enemy down. If it doesn't just outright kill him. We have a pretty good chance of killing him.
Engaging target.
Yep, dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, so what was this over here? I didn't even get to see. It's a Vindicator. That's what I thought it was, but just double checking. Okie dokie. So we can attack and a move here.
Waiting for orders.
I don't know if that's our best option open to us. What's the option I'm going to take? Go ahead and hit this guy a couple times with medium lasers. And then just back away.
Affirmative.
He's got good damage reduction, which is why I'm not sure that was the right call, but...
Jumping.
Not really sure that I made the right move there. I also didn't pay attention to what my heat was. Thankfully, it did not result in any damage. Okay. Of all the things they could hit, the Thunderbolt is the thing we would want them to hit. Because we've got good damage reduction.
Receiving you.
Go ahead and have the Trebuchet attack here. And I'll use Precision Strike, why not? Go after the left torso. This time I know I'm hitting the right thing, because that's where the AC-5 is. Okay, Vindicator's going to do its thing, which I'm going to guess it's going to go after the Thunderbolt. Okay. Interesting view.
Light damage, Commander.
Alright. So, with the Shadowhawk, I'd like to get in close so I can use a small laser, which I will indeed be able to do. We're just going to go straight after the Shadowhawk here, which I've already hit with the precision strike, so we know we'll be able to get him next turn. And hopefully we'll get in behind him. Perhaps. Okay.
Orders?
And Toxic is just going to continue to move forward. Make him more vulnerable, but... we could try and do this, so we've got, we could do all the close range stuff here, and the longer range stuff here. But I think I really honestly just want to get nice and close. Yeah, I'm going to do the one move, though. I think that's the smarter move. We get more damage out. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about just dumping all the damage into the Shadowhawk and ignoring the Vindicator.
Position confirmed.
Okay, open fire. Okay, there goes an arm, and we did knock him down. Just gonna drop him even further in initiative. That doesn't mean I won't be able to get in behind him, though. But that's okay. Okay.
Yes, boss?
What I'd like to do, if I can, which I'm not sure I can, considering how hot I am. Yeah, I don't think I can, unless I just do it for strategic reasons. Hit this guy with precision strike. I honestly don't think there's a point in doing it, though. So I'm just going to reserve, allow the Vindicator to do its thing. Hopefully it doesn't do anything too scary. Okay, that kind of pisses me off. We should have just moved straight forward. Because now we're probably not going to be able to get our small lasers to bear here. Which is what I had hoped to be able to do. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and reserve again because it doesn't really make much difference. That way I can move whatever I want to move. Yeah, I didn't get close enough. Ugh. Okay. Let's do one thing at a time then. Let's start with Scarecrow.
How's it going?
He doesn't really have much other moves, so I'm just going to move in, hit this guy with a couple medium lasers, and that's going to be my move. We're looking to kill the Shadowhawk. So that's what we're going to go for. Let's go for the center torso. Let's see if we can finish him off.
Firing on target.
Okay, that will do it. Not
One less target.
a little easier than I had thought it was going to be, but okay. So I'm going to walk over here. We're going to use Precision Strike and hit this guy pretty hard. I'll probably have the Trebuchet move around and do the same thing on the other side. I'll just go right torso here.
Engaging target.
Let's see if the Vindicator can survive this onslaught. Now the idea of why I'm doing 2 precision strikes is that we know the Thunderbolt will be able to go before it. And I want the Thunderbolt to try and finish this guy off. I'll go left torso. Let's hit him on both sides equally. Okay. Now, for Toxic, who is going to move up as close as he can get.
Be there in a jiff.
I just turn off the other M's because we know that we're not going to use them. And open fire.
Confirmed.
That was unfortunate. Alright. I want to give the Thunderbolt the honors here, so we're going to reserve down to.
For shot.
that choice.
Roger
Alright,
that.
Toxic. Get in there and punch him and make him feel bad.
Move order received. Targeting for physical attack.
Okay, just punch him in the head and kill him. That's fine.
Target neutralized.
We got 2 head kills in this mission, didn't we? Or was that... Yeah. Might have been the previous mission we got a head kill. But we've been getting head kills pretty nicely here. Well done, you managed to wipe out the OP4. I can do an extract right now. No need to get to your R-plant, LZE.
Mission successful.
Okay. We did get a little bit of a bonus there. That's nice. Okay, nobody took any serious damage. Alright, we've got a bunch of parts to choose from because we got a head kill on that Vindicator. I'm not sure I care about that, though. Let's see if we can get anything cool here. I'm going to take the SRM-6 with the extra damage. Hopefully I didn't miss a cool system here. Let me just double check. Yeah, doesn't look like it. I could get a medium laser with +1 accuracy. I'm not sure I necessarily care about that. Do we really want a Vindicator? I guess I could sell it. Probably will get me more money if I do that, so let's grab the 2 Vindicator parts to get us a whole Vindicator, and then we'll just sell it. More than likely. Alright, let's go ahead and confirm. We didn't end up getting that medium laser. That's fine. Got a bunch of other stuff. Okay, we have had plenty of Vindicators in our time, so no need to read that. Send it down to storage. Okay, so what we need to decide is where we're going to go next. And where we're going to go next is... I think we're getting to the point, we might even be already there, that we're ready for this Flashpoint. It's a 3.5 skull mission. This one's even harder, though, if I remember correctly. Okay, it's at the same level. And it's the Davians versus Pirates. Okay, that'd be good. Oh, we have a lot of Flashpoints on the map now. They're all over in Davian space, though. What else do we have? We have Draconis hiring us against Davian. Okay, and that was what difficulty? I think I have to click off and then click back on it. That's also 3.5 skull, so that's what we're looking at for most of them. And then we have Steiner against Davian, so... bunch of contracts against House Davian, but 1-4. This one's a lot closer, and it's not really going against anyone that we'd have a reputation problem with. We get some rare items. We have consecutive deployments, medium engagement length, so this will probably be, you know, decent length mission. So what I'm thinking, we do have a travel contract here, but this is not a difficult location. We might want to go here just from the standpoint of getting stuff, because we have a Star League presence. Let's see, large population, manufacturing, so on and so forth. So we probably have a decent shop, and we can sell a bunch of things and maybe buy some cool things. So as much as it's not very difficult missions, that's a possibility. Another possibility is we go over here. There's not much in the way of a population, and there won't be any stores, but it's the level of difficulty we'd be looking for. We do have to wait until our 1 pilot recovers, so we don't want to travel just straight there because it's only 19 days away and we need more time than that. So I'm tempted to just take the travel contract and go here and see what we get in the stores that we could possibly buy, because from what we've seen of the Free Worlds League is they have, when there are stores, they have pretty cool stuff in them. So that'd probably be ideal. And we have a bunch of stuff we could sell for money as well. So I don't think money is a super concern. It's just a matter of how high grade of contracts do we want to do. The question is the travel contract, who's it against? And that's going to be the biggest determiner of whether or not I take this particular choice. Because if it doesn't look good, oh, you know what? That has to go to the same place. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we would be much better off taking this one, as long as it's not going against somebody that I wouldn't want to go against. So this is Pirates. What is this against? Also against Pirates. Well, we don't really like the Capellans, and that's not likely going to change. think we'd be better off taking the 1 skull mission because it's going to pay better. It's not a big difference, but it's going to pay better. It's going to be a slightly more difficult mission, so it'll be more interesting. This would be fairly easy, so we'll see. I may just do it in private. I'm not sure how interesting it would be to do this particular mission, but that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to pick up that mission. We're going to do the travel, and a lot of the reason where we're going there, again, is a little bit of money by doing contracts and some experience, but really we're going there to access a shop and see if we can sell stuff, buy stuff, and what have you. In any case, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video here, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.